I heard a thing today about a guy, a story we should cover later on, but he died from getting drunk with his friend. They had an argument, and his friend atomic wedgied him to death. Yeah. And another guy.
How have we not done this story already?
Another guy, I just heard it. Another guy, I want to wait till this other podcast, their stuff dies. I won't do it at the same time, but I'll do the same story because we'll do it better. But another guy, his wife that was like 9 years younger than him, gave him a wedgie so hard, it fucked his back up for 6 years.
I can see that happening.
Yeah.
I have a bad back, so
Jesus
I get it.
Christ. Yeah. Oh, and I think it's also, too, not just the wedgie. I think you, like, tense up, too, and then I don't know.
It's the tensing and the pulling and the herking and the jerking. Yeah.
You know what it is? It's the ripping and the tearing. That's right. Oh, yeah. Blue Econoline van. Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast.
Big deal today.
Going down. What's up, guys?
Okay.
What you got? You got something else?
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
But we're back again. Hey, 2 weeks in a row. You get 2 episodes. Look at that. Suck my wiener or whatever. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I'm not. I'm not kidding. I'm tired of saying I'm kidding after things. All right.
He's not
Seriously.
kidding.
Suck on my weenie. Okay. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Let's see if it's good or not. With me as always, Jason.
Here I am.
There he is. Lionel Richie. Is it me you're looking for? And
I was
it's
thinking
me.
more of like the old Christian. See, I went to Catholic school though. It was like, "Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord?"
I'm thinking more of Scorpions. Here I am.
I like that one.
That
That one's gonna appeal more because that's the devil. So, yeah.
Yeah. The devil. Hey, the devil. Let's be honest. The devil's a dick. Mm-hmm. But he's pretty cool.
Dicks have more fun.
Do you have fun going around telling people they should believe in this or that or do something else or not do what they're doing? No.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put my what is it? Put my business down on you. Put my harbor down on you. There's a phrase for it.
Put my thumb on you?
There's something. But it's like I'm not trying to spill my shit on you.
I'm not trying to jizz my religion on you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
really good.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm not trying to nut my beliefs all over your fucking face.
Because when somebody is shoving religion down my throat and talking about God and Jesus and like what I believe is, it doesn't matter, and what they believe, I don't give a shit. But I feel like I'm being jizzed on unwillingly.
Yeah.
Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Cool. You like God? That's cool. I'm glad you found that. That's great. That's wonderful. You fucking idiot. I'm just kidding. If you like God or whatever. Cool. So let's just turn this off. This sucks.
See ya.
Let's get into it. You guys know who we are. Whatever. Let's kiss. Got some questions?
How long have you been doing comedy? Okay.
I've been doing comedy for 687 days, and I've kissed 687
Actually,
men.
it's been more than that. How many days has it been?
I just hit 8 years a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Or somewhere around there. Also, the other day was a 1 year anniversary of my heart attack. So, pew pew.
Congratulations.
But 8 years, 8 times 365, that's 2,400 times 60, 28, like almost 3,000 days.
Okay.
Like 2,950 days.
Nice.
Something like that.
So you're coming up on 3K. You're running a 3K here on days.
I'm coming up on 3K, and we got more followers than that on both of our social medias.
Have you even made 3K?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not at once, ever. No. Fuck no. But I've made 3,000. I've done a lot of club weekends, good ones.
Yeah. I
probably made more than 3K last year alone. Last year was good. Especially finishing off the DC Improv. They paid good.
I'll say none of our viewers hopefully work for the IRS. They just hired 80,000 more people.
Come after me. You can have my kingdom. I got nothing. You got to make 9,900 to have to report. I didn't even make that. So
that's why you're into like tattoos and shit like that. Is you're into spending your money on shit that nobody can take from you.
Or I just trade drugs for it.
Oh, or that.
Or I'll do a show at your house for a tattoo artist, and he's like, "Hey, you want me to fix that sleeve? Come do an hour of comedy."
Like, fuck yeah.
I'm like, let me see your work first, because I've been burned before.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, that's the style, is to get trash tattoos in some instances now.
Yeah, for some people. I have some trash tattoos, but I think I have some good ones coming. I got, that.
Is there a such thing as doing good trash tattoos?
I think so, but I think that's called traditional. Because, like, people that get traditional, they hardly ever have a sleeve that's planned. It's a bunch of little tattoos because they only could spend 100 or 2 at a time, which I get.
Don't knock those people. That's cool.
I'm not knocking
right?
them. I'm not knocking queers. Just knocking the straight ones. The gay ones, you're fine.
Yeah.
But the straight ones, you're gay. But yeah, it's a style, and I like traditional, but it's just not my thing. I get comments on this one a lot.
I just like. I don't think I have a style of my tattoos that I have. I think I just like to just do what pictures are cool or significant to me. Or sometimes they don't even have to mean something. Sometimes it's just it looks cool.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what it means. It looks like Calvin and Hobbes getting like drowned in a river. I don't even.
No, it looks like that thing when you used to go to people's doors and you see like
the sun god thing
where it's playing the flute like doo doo doo.
Yeah, it's like the sun with it's that weird. It's like that southwestern motif.
Yeah.
And
then chances are a neighbor nearby is going to have like the Circle of Friends statue that looks like Stonehenge of Friends, which looks like it could be like Wiccan.
And all of them have a son or two that does meth and steals their stuff for it. So.
That's right.
Also, this knife, I don't know. I feel like I look like a felon. I feel like it freaks people out.
Yeah.
But I have good tattoos. I hate all these birds.
My pit bull tattoo on my forearm
birds.
definitely puts people in a uncomfortable position sometimes.
I think it used to. I think it looks a lot better now. But I think you need some stuff around it.
Yeah. But I don't want to do much more down on the forearm. I kind of
just give him a dog bowl. So you seem like a good dog.
I know, right? So he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Food. Yeah, he's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. I mean, the dog that it was mimicked after was a good boy.
Yeah. So give him a little treat. Give him some. Get a tiny dog biscuit that's just like that big.
Yeah. My luck, especially with the fucking places you're recommending, it's going to come out looking like a fucking piece of dog shit instead of a fucking biscuit.
He's coughing up his own shit.
All right, what about this? Would you rather have a corny motherfucker on your back backing you up when it comes down to it, or a scary motherfucker?
Scary.
Yeah.
I want some corny motherfucker, but you got to watch out because that scary motherfucker will do something scary to you.
To me, scary. So, what's scary to you? I think scary people are like, when it comes down to it, they're all scared. They're like, oh, I gotta go.
Oh, scary like that.
Like a scary.
I thought you meant scary like
they're not like
someone
goons.
you're worried about.
No,
like,
they're not goons.
They might just pop off.
No, they're not goons. No, that's a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
corny.
Somebody scary like, oh, let me get my chain out the car real quick, and they leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, no, you ain't. Damn.
But do scary motherfuckers, if they have they think they have your respect and admiration, do you think they might snap out of that scary that one time? And
nah,
you don't think so?
You can't trust people. There's something I heard that I think is good, and other people are like, oh, it's good advice. I'm repeating what I've heard because I'm fucking legit retarded.
Yeah.
But and I can use that word. Okay, so don't try to inward.
No, we believe you.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't think I had to convince. But you can't trust people, but you can trust people to be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And
I believe that.
But also that scary motherfucker, he could be your compass. If he's like, I'm like, hey, what? Like, tell me, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Like, let's get out of here.
Well, if there's an understanding with the scary motherfucker, like, we just got to get this up front. Like, hey, I am not going to get in a fight with you and stuff, but I'll back you up every other way. And it's like, okay, well, you're useful.
There's literally no other way. There's no other way. I don't need you to give me words of encouragement because I'm probably smarter.
I'll be in your earpiece telling you to swing, kick, duck, shit like that.
That could be helpful. Tell me when to duck because I never do.
I can let you know when the cops are coming. I can let you know when some of the other people are coming, because I'll be hiding.
Lookout.
I'll be hiding over here. Yeah,
you're a looky-loo.
That might be a scary motherfucker. Or a corny motherfucker. Corny motherfuckers might still be able to fight, though.
I've seen corny motherfuckers are usually the ones that'll just start swinging. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, like you think it's a joke at first, and you're like, you get popped in the mouth, and you're like, you do it again, you're like, whoa.
I've gotten into it with corny motherfuckers that were just lame, no style, not funny, just lame ass, corny motherfuckers. But they have to fight because they're corny. That's all they got. That's their identity.
With their creased ass fucking Air Force Ones and shit.
With their fucking starched up jeans. With their Arizona Silver tabs from '99,
Yeah. Knights of the Round instead of polo.
The fucking Carl Canais. I'd say corny if I know it's going to be a fight for real. I'm pretty corny, dude.
I think I'd say corny too.
Plus, I can just throw him in there. He can take the hits.
I just can't counter depend on scary.
No. Scary's a compass. Corny's a candle.
Okay.
To light up the way.
Would you rather have Trump's hair or ZZ Top's beard?
ZZ Top's beard.
You'd rather have ZZ Top beard and maintain and manage it? What if, let's say for 6 months you had to go with one? Trump's hair or ZZ Top's beard?
ZZ Top. My hair's my identity. So
yeah.
If I didn't have this hair tattoos, I probably would never get laid. Never. I have a girlfriend. She'd probably be like, if I had that hair.
She's like, no, it's true.
Yeah. Plus, she doesn't like redheads. So, yeah, no. Fuck that.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the beard.
I think I'd go with the beard, too.
But my beard now, I already get these side ones are long. My handlebars didn't connect till I was 37. But now they do. I get them. I think mine.
I think mine still might not.
Still don't.
Yeah.
I had to stop shaving around it and let it just fucking fill in and then kind of shape it. But
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if I brush it, because some of it's blonde, sometimes if I brush to the side, it looks like it doesn't connect. But I'm like, no, I do have hair there.
So when mine grows in, it looks like it connects because when the hair gets a little bit longer, wherever the gap is, this hair actually covers it, so it looks like it's connected. But is the cookie duster? Yeah. It's dry. You know,
the cookie duster.
Yeah.
Can I touch it? Yeah. I mean, you've known me forever. You know, for a long time, I had that gap, and I'm like, I'm a grown man. Mm-hmm. I've been to jail.
Yeah.
Give me my hair.
I was like, just give him his hair, man. What the fuck?
Give me my hair.
Give him his face pubes.
Give me my pubes.
All right. Would you rather be comfortable or be happy?
I feel like we've done this one, but for
it
me,
could change.
But for me, I feel like comfortable is happy.
Okay. Well, you could be happy and uncomfortable. You could be comfortable and unhappy.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, happy is comfortable, but I think I would choose happy because I feel like comfortable, to me in my mind, especially with the door-to-door shit we've been through and other stuff that's been ingrained to me, I think comfortable is more like you're complacent and you're not advancing. I think our goal over everything, you want to be a fucking letter from the alphabet, a chicken nugget, a fucking whatever you are, I think that you should always evolve. Like as a person, grow, even if it's just in your mind. If you're not losing weight, whatever it is, you should just try to be the best version of yourself. Be a better version of yourself than you were before. And even if it's just modular, just small, whatever it is.
This is our positive episode.
What?
This is our positive episode.
I lifted some weight off my shoulders today, so I feel better.
Okay, good. Nice. Good for you.
Next week, I'll be back to fuck you. We suck.
So now see, I kind of see it the other way, man. Because I have lived so long without being happy that comfort is all you can achieve sometimes.
Yeah, but that makes you happy, right? Or you can be comfort.
I've been comfortable and not happy.
I understand that.
You know?
I can see that.
I feel like I'm comfortable and happy right now, but I feel like as I get older, my outlook on life, it's a little bit more dismal than it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even 20 years ago.
That's because of dealing with the other people here on the planet. They're the worst thing here.
It's really intensified over like the last 10 years. I'd say
everything's just getting so wacky and stupid.
5 years in particular. 5 in particular.
There's no more rules. Everything's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Whatever you want to say you are, is, ain't, whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I won't allow you to steal my energy anymore. I'm fucking done with it. I don't care what you identify as. That's fine. Well, and I'm not hating on anybody. I don't care. I literally don't care. You can be whatever you want. I think I said this to you earlier back, and I know this is dating me and making me sound old, but I still believe this. But you remember when we were coming up to fucking be someone special, you had to be able to do something special.
Yeah.
And now everybody wants attention and they want to feel like they're special and heard. Guess what? Not all of us need to be heard. We're all fucking stupid in our own ways. We all have our own dumb habits. And just because you like to fuck guys or whatever, you like to fuck women or you like to fuck a plant.
Or you like to shit in a litter box.
You don't have to make everybody else feel the wrath of your bullshit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. When I come home at the end of the day, I'm not thinking about you wanting to be called this or that. And also, if you want to be called that, I know this sounds bad, but wear a name tag. Because if I make a mistake and you jump down my throat, all I have is context clues to go on.
Yeah.
Right? I'm supposed to guess what you are and then feel bad when I get it wrong. Fucking make it easy for me then. I'll call you whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't.
I just think that we're going to reach a point here where the sensitivity to everyone in every direction, left field, right fields, feelings, thoughts, all of that. I think we're going to get fed up. I think society's going to get fed up with the sensitivity and understanding.
We could be moving forward as a society, but instead we're sitting here arguing about problems that really don't matter. Like, why don't I have a real hoverboard? Why don't I have a skateboard with no skates on it that floats like they fucking promised us in Back to the Future?
And they said that would have been like 14 years ago too in Back to the Future.
2016, 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
He was doing that. Cubs won. They won.
The Cubs won like the year before or the year after that they said.
That year they almost won. They lost. But then the next. But anyways, where's my hoverboard? Where's my flying car? Where's my jetpack?
Where's Jaws 6?
I don't really need that. I watched the Meg the other day. It's good enough. I'll count that as Jaws.
It evolved to that.
It's big Jaws.
All right.
But I don't know. I just think that with the media and a lot of other things, we get poisoned and bogged down and fighting over shit that doesn't even matter. Your sexual preference, you don't have to say you're a certain gender just because you like to have sex a certain way or with a certain thing. It doesn't matter. Does that really identify you as who you are? Are you a good person? Are you a dick? Do you fuck with aliens? What do you think about the war? I don't know. Is there anything else we can talk about? Please?
Yeah, my wife said it best too whenever we bring up the subjects. It's just like, there's like people with fucked up water. Like, it's the old thing, there's people that don't have food. There's shit that's going on.
There's kids in Africa that want your vegetables.
And we're here fucking arguing about how you feel, your sensitivity, and how people perceive
I
and
accidentally
show
called
your
you he or she.
Yeah.
And you're like, actually this, and you get mad at me. I don't care.
So, did you hear that there's 2 more letters added to this string of letters?
Sadly, yes, I heard.
Okay. The 2S, which is two-spirit. That means that you have the spirit of a masculine spirit and a feminine spirit.
Yeah, that's bisexual. We already covered that.
That's what I thought.
Isn't it right? I mean,
yeah.
And if it's not, don't tell me about it because I don't care. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time thinking about this because I'd rather think about aliens or spiritual or how do you astral project? How do you leave the body behind? Because this body's just bullshit. It's not a forever thing.
I liked it when we really didn't think about now because now even more because it's so
God's choking me for saying this.
I'm sure because it's so profound and in your face now. I only constantly think about people's sex, like man, woman. Do you have tits under that? Do you have a vagina under that? Do you have a dick under that? What I mean, like I before that, I wasn't even thinking about any of your sexual preferences.
I think you finally hit puberty because that's all I ever think about.
Because now everything that you prefer to do, which makes you feel, let's cut down to the brass tacks of it here, makes you feel sexually like the person that you want to feel like in most instances, right? Is that what it is?
I feel like a lot of it is. I don't think all of it.
Why do I care about your sexuality? I just don't.
There's also asexual people who don't even like sex or want to have sex, which I think you just haven't been fucked good. But that's just my theory. Well, don't fucking kill me for it.
They might also be dorks.
Yeah, that's fucking nerds.
Yeah.
But there was a girl. So I was doing this show at a club. This was like a few months ago, and this girl came up to this girl in the crowd was asexual, and like I went up and I started doing my set. And she started talking again, and I was like, all right, we're going to fucking talk about it. And I was like, so nobody's ever gone down on that chotch. She goes, no, I've never let them. I wouldn't. I was like, you ever think about maybe just let them make you come?
Free your mind and your ass will follow.
Yeah, yeah. And if not, then your ass can swallow. But I think I was like,
might have had a title contender there. So
yeah. I just think you need to let someone make you come once and then decide, not really for me. Because I guarantee if you actually orgasmed or came, you'd be like, you might not like it, like love it right away, but you'll be like,
that wasn't too bad.
Not bad, like Domino's Pizza. Not bad.
I kind of want to try that again.
I could do it again.
I could do that again.
I don't have to right now, but I could.
It's fine.
Yeah, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And whoever the fuck you find. Same sex, different sex, whatever. Fucking
just no kids, no animals.
Yeah, okay? It's just you don't have to fucking be Front Street about it. It's just
unless if you're
I'm not saying the 60s and the 50s were better when you kept it quietly inside.
No,
because
racism.
that was also racism and when you beat your wife and shit like that, And
I'm accepting to all of it. I'm not like shunning anybody for any of it. I just don't care, is what I'm saying. I don't judge you for whatever you want to do. Do it at your house. I don't care. Do it wherever.
Well, because the funny thing is, if I started telling you about the things that I liked and identified as, and like things that turned me on openly that defined me as a person, it's going to make you feel weird. Yeah. So let's just not talk about it.
I mean, if we're having an open discussion about it, cool, no problem. But to like rub it in people's face, and it's enough. I'm tired of this. Can we do something else? Can we please, as a people, as a society? I don't care. I don't give a shit anymore. Yeah. It's enough. We should be doing something else. I want sneakers that fly. Why don't I have a Bluetooth speaker in my sneakers? Sneaker speakers. Why don't I have that? Where's that? Oh, but you identify as a whatever. I don't know. I can't even name him right now. I don't know. It's dumb. It doesn't matter. I feel like we should be advancing and not. We're stuck in the mud right now just arguing over bullshit.
So I had one more question, switching gears.
Please, let's switch gears.
Yeah, all right. This is the last would you rather too. Would you rather have a photographic memory or be able to read minds?
I have a photographic memory, and I can basically read minds already.
Okay, so then if you encountered a trans person, no, I'm just kidding.
No, keep going. No. Keep going.
I was.
What is your transmission?
Twisted transistor.
Yeah.
All right.
Naked little sister. I don't know what he says, but
I think everyone makes up their own words on that part.
He's making up his own words every time he sings.
You know, with Spotify showing me the words on music now, all these songs that I was so wrong over all these years.
Yeah.
But fuck you, artists, for not all putting the fucking words inside the jacket, inside the fucking case.
Yeah, what the fuck?
How the fuck do you think I'm supposed to know the fucking words if you don't tell me what they are? You say them all funny.
Also, Pandora got you again. Fucking where's your lyrics, bitch? We can't even listen to the song we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can skip commercials if we pay you. Fuck you.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. If you still use Pandora, you're either business, which, whatever, or you a bitch, dog.
Or super poor.
Yeah.
Super poor.
Which is fine to be poor.
If you're super poor, that's okay. Use your resources. Go iHeartRadio. iHeartRadio is better.
If you're super poor, have you ever thought of not being super poor?
There are solutions.
Not for everybody.
There's lots of options. DoorDash, delivering food, doing Amazon,
doing people.
Running hustles.
I feel like they should just legalize prostitution. If it's two consenting adults willing to transact in that manner and nobody's being forced, then it's really nobody's
government
business.
Can't tax pussy.
They can. They do in Nevada.
True.
You buy a license.
So you get a license.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Licensed grade A, government grade issued pussy.
So let me ask you this. So you're with a chick that's just whatever the circumstance comes up that you're going to end up paying them for some pussy. But this was like a good woman or something like that. And you're just like, I really want to offer you some money for some pussy, but you probably don't have a license, right? And she's like, "Pachow."
No, I don't want to have sex with you.
Okay.
Because you're a whore. Now, let's just say now I don't want to pay for sex with you.
Yeah, because I was feeling I was getting really close without spending the money. And it's just strange that you have that license. What if she's like, well, I know my pussy's that good that I might want to charge a motherfucker for it sometimes. No?
Eh.
A little odd.
I think more if she was like, well, I mean, this situation comes up. I have rent. You were willing to pay me, right? And if I didn't have the license, it was going to be an issue. So what's the big deal, bitch?
Pussy's a cash crop. That's a cash crop.
It's the most valuable mineral on this planet.
Yeah, it's cash cow.
It really is.
Yeah, you know.
I salute every vagina
in
out
a
there.
pinch.
Yeah,
you can sell a little bit of pussy. You get some money to pay the bills. Make the pinch get a little less pinchy.
Well, that's a myth. I think some people just have a loose vagina and some people just have a tight one.
Okay, so if you were in a fucking pickle. And you fucking.
What if a pickle was in you?
Well, that defeats the purpose of the story here. So, like, you had yourself a down chick that is like that's not your chick that you fuck. Like, you there's no feelings, there's no love, so you don't care about another guy being on her. And she's just like, man, we need to get this money. She's like, I think we can make enough money if I just hook me up, fucking ride me around, and fucking make sure I don't get robbed, and I'm gonna fucking sell this pussy.
Well, I mean, if you do that, you have to wear a fur coat.
Yeah.
You need a cool cane.
With a fur hat.
You need your personalized glass.
Yeah.
And I think...
at least one gold tooth, even if it's a clip-on.
I can borrow one from my dad.
I ordered a clip-on from Temu, by the way. It's hilarious.
Order me one. I want one, too.
Okay.
I think for that, also, you need like a good pet name for her. I say you call her your bitch.
Okay.
Hey, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to be a pimp. But I mean...
bitch.
What's the question?
Yeah,
what's the question you're asking?
The question is, you have no problem like making your money that way if that was the case. I mean you wouldn't feel like you're exploiting her if she's on board.
She asked me to be there to help her and protect her, and to dry the loads off of her. So
you would be made a pimp by
a federation.
By request.
Yeah.
You're a pimp by request.
You're a federation pimp. You're a federal pimp.
Pimping.
Yeah, federally pimping.
Federally pimping.
Yeah, that's this episode. That's what we're going to call it, federally pimping. Because, if you can get licensed and be like, I'm her handler.
Yeah.
Like, she asked me. It's not like you found some chick at the bus station, the age-old story, you found some little dumb chick at the bus station.
Yeah, and tricked them.
Tricked her out, fucking hoed her out.
No.
And, no, it's not like that. She asked you.
Like, they came from me. I provide a service.
I'm a big believer of her body, her choice. If that's a choice she wants to make, I'll take a couple dollars from it. She wants to take it.
I don't hit my hose.
Yeah.
I end up driving them all around. I'll protect them.
These aren't my hoes. They're my ladies.
Okay. I make sure they all eat good organic meals, and I make sure they're taken care of.
No swamp ass, because that costs us money.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty respectful.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore, to be honest with you. We just went from a talk about the LGBTQ to pimping out hoes.
I mean, it see how it puts sex on my mind. I'm thinking of your sex, and then I start thinking of sex. Like, why? Exactly. We don't have to get into that.
I can tell you why, though.
Okay.
Sex is good and gay.
Okay.
I like sex.
Yeah.
Most people like sex.
You should.
And it's fine. It's
Any
great.
form or variation of it, too.
Yeah, there's only a couple. I already named them earlier, but there's a couple that just don't do that.
No, I'm saying like mouth stuff, hand stuff, butt stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, I mean...
I understand the illegal stuff, yeah, for sure.
No.
The Arkansas stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cross the line stuff.
Families,
Yeah.
incest.
Okay.
That's gross.
All right.
Yeah.
I have a hot cousin. She's married and still says no, but whatever, it's fine.
I feel like it's a past second cousin.
It's
third, twice removed.
Twice told me no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twice had you removed from the party.
More than twice. Let's where are we at on time here? Let me move my purple drink.
Rolling right along.
Yeah, let's move on. It's time. Did you have another question or
nope?
Okay.
I didn't.
Let's move on because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. Bitch. Time for crime stories, bitch.
Every time I see the mannequin over there, I always think she's a lady.
When we were just talking about sex stuff, I was staring at the mannequin butt the whole time.
It's got like the fabric looks like pants coming out of the towel coming off of it.
It looks like
you
he
see
came
a little
out the
bit
towel,
of a butt crack,
and it's got a shiny booty, but you can't see the butt hole.
Yeah, you're like, hey, did you just get out of the shower?
I almost said something too.
I smelled it.
I was like, hey, is that cocoa butter?
Hey, you smell good.
Damn. I know you ain't using no Brute.
All right, man. Let's take it right up to Oklahoma. We've got an Oklahoma man allegedly killed his fishing partner over a Bigfoot scare.
Ooh.
Larry Sanders, no relation, obviously.
To who? To his company?
To Larry Sanders. Gary Shandling played the character.
Oh,
Larry
that's
Sanders.
right. Yeah, Gary Shandling.
Gary Shandling's dead, right?
I think just his nose played Larry Sanders. The rest of him did something else.
I remember I was a kid when Larry Sanders was big, but it was a big deal.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking big deal.
No, I remember, yeah.
It was huge. Gary Shandling, I never really thought it was that funny because he was always he was the originator of like cynical humor. Where it's just
dry.
Like, why? Fuck this. You know, I don't know, with the face too.
Yeah.
The face.
Yeah, big red nose like an alcoholic.
Well, I had the squints. I didn't really get the squints.
That's what it was. He was always...
The squint. It was always the squint. You know, it looked like he smelled a lemon.
Robert De Niro did it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is more gangster. I think his squint scares me. Fucking Gary Shandling's squint would confuse me. I'd be like something wrong?
Is he farting right now?
You all right?
You trying to fart?
Robert De Niro, I'm like, eh. All right, Larry Sanders, 53. He's an old fella. Allegedly told investigators that he murdered his friend Jimmy Knighton because his fishing partner summoned Bigfoot to kill him. Woo, like that. You know?
I mean, if you summon Bigfoot to kill me, I'm going to kill you too, motherfucker.
So if we went out and I'm like, all right, man, I'm going to summon Bigfoot to kill you.
I already got you.
I like you made me jump for a second, too. I was like, ah!
Yeah, that's how hey, I'm going to lose if I let you know I'm coming.
An Oklahoma man accused of killing his fishing partner over the Bigfoot incident. He's charged with the murder of Jimmy Knighton. The two were out noodling near Ada, Oklahoma.
Just say fucking. Just say they were fucking. They were fucking.
I think noodling's a thing.
No, noodling is a thing. It's catfish. It's where you go catfishing. How would you? Anyways,
You're going
fishing for
catfishing.
catfish. But it's basically where you find a catfish hole. And like it's weird. It'll be like in the wall, like in a lake. Like you have to get underwater, and you swim into this hole, and you like put your arm, or you stick your arm in there, and the catfish bites your arm, and you just pull it out on your arm. You just pull it out with
And
your
it doesn't
hand.
hurt?
Yeah, I mean, I've never done it, but I would imagine. I'm sure.
Would you do it?
Fuck no.
You wouldn't do it?
Hell no. Fuck no. I got bad luck. A rock will trap me in the hole. It'll be a
would.
snake in there.
It would, totally.
Something
For
stupid.
you.
I'd have an
Yeah.
asthma attack. I'd
Yeah.
end up sucking a dude off on accident in there. Something's gonna happen. Not right.
You're
Fuck
really
that.
susceptible to
But
that.
yeah, it's keep your penis away from me. But I'm
Fellas!
sure the guys that do that will tell you, "Oh, it don't hurt. It ain't that bad. It don't hurt." I bet that shit. It's a catfish because it's usually sometimes you see them pull out like a 50-pound cat, like a giant
Like a big-
catfish.
yeah, I've seen where
I mean,
they,
your arm's
like,
got to
they
fit
got-
in its mouth.
Yeah, they got their arm in the hole and they're bulky,
Yeah.
so that's noodling.
But I know women do it.
Okay.
So
And then they go
maybe.
like, "Woo, I did it!" Right? So I mean, like, it can't
every
be that
time,
bad.
ooh, I did it.
Okay. So noodling. All right, I'm gonna look into some noodling. All right. Knighton was allegedly strangled and beaten to death by Sanders. The bizarre incident took place July 9th of last year after Sanders and Knighton got into a physical dispute while the pair were fishing out of the South Canadian River, wherever that is. Sanders and Knighton had been noodling in the river on Saturday, and the confrontation ensued. According to the statement, Sanders reportedly struck and strangled Knighton.
Jesus Christ.
He told him, "I'm going to make Bigfoot get you," and did all kinds of like a ritual. He did a ritual. He was like waving his fingers, and he was like,
I want to know.
you know,
I want to know what he said, or like how. I want to know that Bigfoot story, or is he just like, "You better stop fucking with me, or Bigfoot gonna get you"?
he gonna get you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make him get you. I can talk to him.
That's the name of this episode. Bigfoot gonna get you.
Gonna get you.
Yeah. I have a title for another name, but not till I do the other story.
Okay.
Anyways.
Noodle. Okay, so it says here, noodling, or the practice of hand fishing, traditionally refers to the luring and capturing of catfish with your hand. You were just ahead of the curve.
No bait.
Kellen,
I think
on
you
that.
just stick your arm in there, and when it bites,
I bet you have bait in your hand. No,
I don't think they do.
No?
I knew friends in high school because I grew up in a small town that would go do that. And it'd be like, I'd go with them. I mean, I'd smoke weed or drink,
You
whatever.
just hang out by the car.
Yeah, I'd just hang out. I mean, I'd go down there. I'd get in the water and like watch them. You know,
Yeah.
if they start to drown, I'll
Just get the water up to
pull
here.
them out.
right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
not to my nipples or anything.
my
Fuck
legs
that.
wet.
I don't want lake water on my nipples. Fuck that. But
a UTI,
they'd always
too.
be like, "You want to?" Hey, like, you do, it's your turn. I'm like, "No." Like, what are you scared? And I'm like, "Yeah." Mm-hmm. You're like, "For real?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a pussy, dude."
What do you do with
I
these
doing?
big fish afterwards? Do you eat them?
Yeah, it's catfish. Fry them up.
Okay, but I think these things are like, these aren't endangered or anything. These big giant
catfish.
These big giant. I mean, these are giant catfish.
Any catfish will be giant if you don't catch it and eat it first.
man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think.
I'm like remotely curious about trying this. To be honest.
No,
with
I
you.
don't think there's any endangerment on catfish.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, fuck fish. Fish don't even fuck. Fish come on eggs and swim away. They don't even have sex.
Yeah, they do like the fucking Asian porn where the guys used to run up to the ladies at the bus stop and just jizz on them.
It's funny because the ladies still laugh. They're like, oh.
Yeah, or they're just like so surprised, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never sounded like that.
Well, that's if a white person was there
Oh,
having
okay,
that
I get
happen.
it.
Yeah.
He did a non-racism. I did a racism.
I was just mimicking what I'm used to.
I was
so.
mimicking Asian ladies. What's wrong with that? I like Asian ladies.
Asian ladies. You make it sound like a drug.
Smokable graham crackers.
Hey, can I get some of those Asian ladies, bro?
Tie-dye lobster bibs.
Wouldn't that be like on an ecstasy pill? Would have been an Asian lady? That would have been an Asian lady.
Yeah, or
It would have been like a triangle hat with long hair with a face.
that's a racism.
Oh, it might have been like a kabuki or like a.
Asian ladies, I would imagine like ecstasy, and it's like a hot Asian lady in like one of those tight dresses that like comes down to here, and they got their hair
You
in
just
a
call
bun.
that pink ladies or something. Then,
Pink
though.
ladies.
Okay, but what about Asian ladies? I think it would be like the face of like maybe they're Japanese kabuki style dancers or a mask or a samurai mask or something.
Maybe, or what do they call? There's the oni masks.
The Oni masks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sanders ultimately turned himself in when he found out that there was a warrant issued for his arrest over this.
Oh, he waited to. Oh, you wanted me for that? Oh, my bad.
I didn't know I didn't know you guys were looking.
I didn't know I couldn't do that. I had no idea.
Sanders ultimately turned himself into authorities. His body was recovered the next day after it originally happened. The cause and manner of Knighton's death hasn't been released. Autopsy is officially pending, but he got his shit bashed in and he was strangled.
Jesus Christ, man!
Yeah.
Over a fucking campfire story.
You know, What if these guys have known each other since they were really young dudes, kids even? And what if that motherfucker scared this dude his whole entire life with that motherfucking Bigfoot summoning
Every
story?
time they had a sleepover, he'd go say, "All right, I'm gonna sleep in the other room," and he comes. My dad used to do this to me. He'd
Get a
crawl in the
Chewbacca
ro-
mask.
He'd crawl in the room real quiet on the floor, and right when you're about to fall asleep, he jumps up and grabs you. Ah, Bigfoot!
Yeah.
And that scares you, and it led to this.
I probably would have screamed and probably punched your dad if I was asleep
Oh,
over
yeah.
at your house.
I kicked him in the face once, and he beat the shit out of me.
That's funny.
Because I flinched. I started kicking. I saw
What are you
danger.
supposed to do? It's fucking Bigfoot,
Yeah.
dude.
So you want me to just lay here and piss myself? You told me to be a man, motherfucker.
I'm gonna let the monster just fucking get
Yeah.
me.
Here's my ass. What am I gonna do? Roll over? If you got a big foot, what else you got big? Ah. Yeah, that's
You know how I like it, Daddy.
yeah, that's awesome. That's I want to know what he said. I bet it was something else. I bet like they had a drug deal that went bad or something, or they had something else. That sounds made up. Oh, he said Bigfoot was going to get me, so I killed him.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be on meth. You have to be in that meth trance of like 2 weeks no sleep before you think that you could sell that story to cops or anybody.
To anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
No.
You ever talk to a crackhead where they're just like so tuned out of reality and they try to give you some, like when they ask you for money at a gas station, they'll try to give you their wild ass details about shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, and the president dropped me off here and said that I got to eat 7 gator wieners and collect $14 from you. It's like, oh, yeah, here you go, sir.
And that's not the silliest
Yeah.
story I've heard.
Good luck with
Yeah.
the wieners. Yeah. I hope you find them. There's not a lot of alligators around here.
Yeah.
Stupid. All right.
I
well,
more so run into people at the gas station and be like, hey, you know how I got that car? I had sex with an old lady.
I remember that.
We were there together, man. I just
Yeah.
remembered that shit, dude.
Was that a Dodge Intrepid?
It was like a Dodge Stratus, I think.
Dodge
You see this
Stratus.
Dodge
Something-
Stratus
one of
when
those-
they first came out.
Something they don't make anymore.
We pulled up to get fill up some gas, and this guy was just, man, happy as a pig and shit. And we got out
He's
of the car.
happy as a dude with a free car.
Yeah, and he was like, hey, say, man. He's like, see that car right there? He's like, you know how I got that? He looks around, he goes, I have sex with an old lady. Fuck yeah, man.
Good
you should
for
do
him.
It. You should do it. I was
Hell
just like,
yeah.
okay.
She got any other cars?
All right then.
Yeah.
All right.
How does she feel about Red Lobster?
Can I start with your old lady? She sounds like she's ripe for the picking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's do one more. I think we're only out of time for this story, and that's it.
Okay.
Let me see where we're at.
Might
Signs
even be
on.
able to save it if it fills the episode here.
We're at 40 minutes. I'll do this one real
Okay.
quick.
All
We'll
right,
just do
let's
this
do it.
one and move on. So I'm going to read a story to you guys. I'm going to prove that I can read for once. And since I said that, I'm probably going to stumble through this a whole bunch.
Told
Let
you
me
you should
pull
just let
this
me
up.
read it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm selfish.
I want to be surprised. Make it good.
Okay.
Bizarre and gruesome.
Bizarre and gruesome
Hey,
cattle.
I got to tell you already,
What?
brother. I am dead ass erect right now. Let's go.
Well, get ready to let that boner pop because this is an erotic story. Let me
Yeah.
tell you. Bizarre and gruesome cattle deaths leave. Oh, fuck you, ads. Bizarre and gruesome cattle deaths leave Texas authorities stumped. 6 cattle were found along a Texas state highway, some of which had their genitalia and their anuses removed.
Removed.
Yeah. No more anus. It's been removed. The anus.
Isn't that a delicacy?
Not to me.
I saw
That's a punishment.
I saw a cooking video on TikTok the other day where somebody was cooking a cow udder.
An udder
They were cooking the udder
from the mutter?
from the mutter. It was the mutter udder.
Udder? The mutter's udder.
The mutter udder.
And an udder?
It looked. I gotta tell you, it looked pretty good at the end when it was finished.
You can eat it with a nutter butter. All right. Texas authorities are investigating gruesome deaths of 6 cattle discovered along this week along the Texas State Highway, and are gathering evidence to determine what or who removed their tongues, genitalia, and anuses.
Well, aliens.
asses. They're assholes.
Aliens did it.
I think that everybody thinks aliens are into butt stuff. I think they got something better than that in mind down here. Or they're trying to make us feel comfortable because they see us get that at the proctologist. I almost said gynecologist.
Yeah.
If a gynecologist checks your ass, he's a bad doctor.
Yeah, don't let your OBGYNs check your booty holes.
Unless you're dating them. According to NBC, the bodies were dumped along the highway in 3 counties: Madison County, Brazos County, and Robertson. Brazos, that's Waco, right?
So these, no, is it? No, that's Bexar County, isn't it?
No, Behar. That's down by San Antonio.
San Antonio, that's right.
I know, because they wanted me for years, and you never got me.
Nah.
Fuck you. Never paid your fucking bullshit tickets, and now they fell off my record, and I got my license back.
Because it was right at the time where tickets were written on paper and converting to electronic.
Yep.
You got lucky.
Fuck you, Barney Fife, on your bicycle. Pull me over in a car, you bitch.
I think you should also say a big fuck you to fucking City of Windcrest.
Wascom County, City of Windcrest. Suck the hair I shaved off my nuts last Sunday. You can have them, and you know what? You can put them on your Sunday. Suck my dick.
Put that on your nuts.
Yeah, put that on your nuts and blow them. Brazos. That's Brazos River. That's Waco.
So this is 3 counties where the same MO happened. There was a cow dumped
counties
with its booty hole and its coochie hole removed.
Yeah, well, it says that their tongues, genitalia, and anuses.
So lengua.
All the things you can fuck.
No, I was thinking maybe it was a Roach Coach or something was like, hey, I can get the fucking lengua.
This is actually how you make barbacoa, so enjoy. No.
Still love it.
Just love it. The bodies were dumped along the highway in 3 counties, Madison, Brazos, and Robertson, and despite their injuries, there was no blood found on the scene.
Aliens, dude. It's alien shit.
No blood.
Or the fucking, what is it from The Exorcist? What was that? The Gemini killer.
The Gemini killer.
No blood.
Well, per NBC's reporting, each of the cattle originated from a different pasture, and one of them was a yearling, which I guess that means it was only like a year old.
Oh, wait a minute. So this is a serial incident?
Yeah. It all happened at once, but from different pastures. They came from different farms along the same highway in 3 counties. So it's like somebody had a hankering. They had to plan that. Okay, so it says also, Madison County Sheriff's Office described one particular scene in a statement saying, a straight, clean cut with apparent precision had been made to remove the hide around the cow's mouth on one side, leaving the meat under the removed hide untouched. The tongue was also completely removed from the body with no blood spill. That's no footprints, no tire tracks were detected near the bodies or anything. So that's like cutting it with a laser. Like you have to sawed it up. Or, because to do that and then move the cow there, that's a lot of work. You'd get seen. That takes too much time.
Like some Bubba or some chicken fucker out in the country, they're not going to have that steady of a fucking hand.
Don't worry. Chicken fuckers are homophobic, so it's fine.
They're not going to have a steady hand for a laser cut like that.
Have they ever fucked a rooster? Didn't think so. Yeah. But that's to do that with no blood. That's fucking. Would they put down a tarp?
There would have still been some sort of splatter drop, something in some degree.
So it
had to have been a large enough tarp that somebody would have seen this tarp out there. Unless these cows were this was done to them elsewhere.
Well, it's a county highway, so it's one of those roads. I'm sure is a lot of parts, like the one I got in that wreck-in, where it's a 2-lane road. There's not really any lights.
So you could just be driving down. There's nothing, and then you got like a guy with a tarp and a cow that he's cutting it up.
Or maybe it just looks like somebody's got a flat tire on the side of the road. Or maybe they did it in the pasture and then used a tractor to move. That's weird, though.
It's very weird.
I think it's aliens.
Follow the story. I want to know how this turns out.
It says the other cows were found in the same condition, lying on one side with exposed side of their face cut along the jawline and the tongue. Once again, completely removed, the sheriff furthered. On 2 of the 5 cows, a circular cut was made, removing the anus and the external genitalia, which that's not the udders, right? That's the pussy.
Well, did they specify if this was boy cows or
cows are
cows?
That's
right. It would have been a bull.
Yeah. Bulls are boys.
Okay,
cows
so
it
would have been the.
We don't know what they choose.
It would have been the cow veg.
The cow chaunch.
Yeah, the chaunch.
It says the circular cut was made with the same precision as the cuts noted around the jaw lines of each cow. No predators or birds would scavenge the remains for several weeks after death. So that sounds like aliens. If the birds and fucking scavengers that live out there wouldn't even eat them,
because there was no blood, there was nothing to decompose.
Yeah, that's Let's see. There's something else here. Let me see if this means anything. Investigating death.
You're
and
the
mutilation
100,000th visitor to the site today.
600,000. Ads keep popping up. That's why I'm reading all choppy. I keep having to delete them out. Ranchers advised a 6-year-old Longhorn cross cow had been found lying on her side deceased and mutilated on the ranch. Blah, blah. It's just saying the same thing. Yeah, as of last Saturday, this is
Unsolved.
Is fresh. Yeah, and shout out to my girlfriend. She's the one that actually sent me this story. So, love you.
Let's do some further research on this.
It just says, as of last Saturday, no further updates been given, and the cause of the cattle's death remains unknown. So that's not, if you have your asshole cut off and that's not the cause of your death, that sucks.
I think we should take a ride out to this place and actually ask some questions.
I think we better order the cow anus quesadillas.
I'll try it.
I'll try it.
I love fucking beef, dude. I don't care where it came from.
Fucking beef.
Fucking beef. That's what it is. This is beef you can fuck. You fucking in his butthole, fucking in his fucking butt.
I mean, I'd go to a donkey show just to see.
Is a cow's pussy beef?
Isn't it pork?
A pig's pussy's pork. A cow's pussy's beef.
But you could pork either.
You could pork them
You
both.
could pork
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though. I was thinking of a title, Not Without My Anus.
That was
from South Park, right?
Terrence and Phillip.
Yeah.
Like, not without my anus. Anus is on fire. It started first and then not without my anus.
It was Not Without My Mustache was an Oz Reno 911. That was something else. I don't know. That's, like we said, that's weird. No blood, no anything found. That's very fucking strange.
That's real scurry.
Oh, yeah. It's like Jack the Ripper shit, which, as we all know, was Benjamin Franklin.
So whoever his kids are and the grandkids.
They must have came over here.
Check where they were.
Where was Benjamin Franklin's family that night?
Yeah, where was his generation of descendants? Where were they?
I bet they know someone.
Start there.
I bet they know someone who's ass out.
They might. Literally. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking, what are you going to do with the cow ass and vagina? Maybe it's somebody practicing that's going to kill people.
Maybe.
That's weird. Maybe they just use like a really hot surgical blade to cut it out, so it cauterized as they.
Maybe they just figured out like a new thing, and they're like, "Let's go try it out." I wasn't really happy with how that last cow situation turned out. Let's go up the road and get another one.
Yeah, that one didn't have a big enough pussy. Let's go.
I need a bigger cow pussy. You know what I used to feel like when I was wearing baggy pants, like in the 90s and 2000s, when you had like the real baggy pants up high and it had a long baggy zipper. Sometimes it looked like a cow pussy. I'd be like, this looks like a fucking cow pussy when I'm looking in the mirror.
I've never really looked at a cow's pussy. I've seen one, but I've never honed in on it.
I just imagined.
My uncle used to make offhanded comments about them, and it made me not want to look.
Yeah.
But whenever I have the tequila shits or diarrhea, I always say it's when you poo like pee. It's like when a cow pisses out of his ass.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. I know they're not peeing out of their ass.
Sure.
But you've seen a cow pee, right? And
that's
what it feels like.
A horse.
Yeah. It's thick.
Ugh.
It looks like it's like a $half size
string. Fucking gallon, dude. It's a gallon of liquid on just one expel.
And that's what I feel. If I drink a bottle of tequila next day, I might shit a little bad. But if I have one beer with that tequila, I'm Mud Pie City. That's fucking the devil's lava. It's the devil's lava, dude. It's fucking.
You can fucking lay down some fucking flagstone with all that fucking
hot yogurt
with all that grout.
Grout. Wow.
That rough, stony grout.
Wow.
Sandpaper on the way out.
Oh.
Yeah.
And why does it hurt? It's liquid.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's like shards of sand.
It's like shards of glass in my ass. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I think that's enough dirty words and fucked up stuff for today. Thanks for coming.
You got anything coming up?
Yeah, I have a bunch of shows in May. Go to my website. Actually, yeah, you can go to my website, mikeyb.card.co. MikeyBTheComedian.com is being built right now, but the card has 2 R's. Or just go to my Instagram. Let's make it easy. At MikeyBTheComic. My next show, May 4th, I'll be at Hyenas in Fort Worth. It's Thursday night. Free show, but let them know at the door you're there to see me. 2-item minimum for all that. I have a bunch of other shows I just got booked on. I'll be back in Oklahoma City the 11th and 12th. Not at Bricktown this time, some other places, whatever. Jason doesn't give a shit. But check me out on social media at MikeyBTheComic. Go to my TikTok, same thing, MikeyBTheComic.
Would you like me to give a shit?
Nah, I don't care what you do.
Okay. I'm a very supportive friend.
I don't know what I'm doing.
My support measures up in other facets of our friendship.
Yeah, he helped me kill a guy. So anyways, but yeah, check me out. find me on Facebook. If you really want my Facebook, which there's still some fire content on there, you can search Mikey B, but I don't use that page, but it'll link to my real page. I'm not going to spell my last name for you because it's just too much. And check us out at the Open Mic Podcast. If you're here, by now you know how to fucking find it.
You can look on TikTok.
TikTok. I still post stuff there, TikTok, but they take shit down. Go to our Instagram at the Open Mic Podcast or our Facebook. I mean, I'm not bragging here because it's still nothing, and it's a drop in the bucket in the world of big boy podcast, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Big people podcast, whatever you call it. But we have over 20,000 followers on social media.
Yeah.
And that's not including our TikTok. Our TikTok's only got like 300 or some bullshit.
But we're also creeping up to our part of that on Instagram, being like we're at 7,500. We want to do that push to 10.
We're over 7,000. We're trying to get to 10K. We're about to go official. My Facebook page just got its blue check mark. My Instagram's next. And we're working on it for the podcast. It's official. You're gay. So check it out. And is there anything else? Did we cover? I think we covered everything.
Nope.
And
nope.
Okay. Well, bye. Suck
See ya.
it. We're gay.